Istanbul Park it is. 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights.
And we are on the way to the beginning
out.
of Season 6 in the GPTCC.
Here we are.
Ishikawa's instantly lost the lead over to Andy Graham.
And the rain going around the outside.
So good start for the Brit. He takes it away from the Japanese driver and already looks like Jim Ladd's trying to move on him.
Up a few positions.
Sadie's made a good
Of course,
start.
there are some new liveries this season and also some new teams, so that's really nice to see, of course. Well then, here we are, Andy Graham still leading. Already pulling out sort of a gap. As we now go into the sort of hairpin corner before the long straight. Law trying to move up a position in his new Bentley DTK. Here we are. The rear wing of Andy Graham, already such a nice gap. Oh, as they make contact, but now Anna and Engren takes him around the outside. Will he get the job done? I think he did. No, he's still in 7th position, so he didn't. With Graham setting the fastest lap, of course. It's the first lap. Engren following Karen through the first corner. Here we are with Harry Costello. Of course, in the old Diablo, but they will get an update if I remember correct. As here we are with Kilmer Ishikawa. As we have a yellow flag. And it's Mark Lindner, the championship lead, the champion of last season, rather. What has happened to him? Has he been punted off? No, he spun off himself. I don't know why that caused the yellow flag, as he didn't seem to be off the track.
I'm back, sorry mate.
Ah, no worries. You just missed the incident of Mark Lindner spinning.
Ooh, that's not good news for the champion.
No.
Well, Ishikawa, surprisingly, is holding second quite well.
Yeah, he's doing a pretty solid job.
Impressive from the Japanese driver.
Not too bad.
Teammate Anna's also doing quite well.
Of course, not having a finished livery as of yet, but that'll also come for the upcoming rounds, with Andy Graham setting another fastest lap.
It'll be a great start for the season for the Brit, who had a tough time of it last time.
Yeah, of course, in his new TG Racing, the manager made 2 different cars for both the drivers suiting their preferences. And they hope...
Mercedes. So,
yeah.
Meanwhile, Emberink catching up with McNamara.
Yeah.
The TK F1, who were Constructors' Championship champions last season.
Of course, TG Racing has got some future upgrades as well. Their headlights need some bit of fine-tuning, but that'll also come in the upcoming rounds, as we can now see who has won and lost a few positions. Graham won one, of course, and Ishikawa lost 1. Saidi lost 2 to Karen Radvara.
That's overtaken Dovi.
Yeah, and he's black.
It's been a tough start to the season. Who won race 1 here at Istanbul last season?
Ooh, there's McNamara
under extreme pressure here. And we were expecting the 2 Asia Pacific guns to drop back due to the fact they are much more qualifying based, but it's a good job from both of them.
Yeah, they're
I
doing
mean,
pretty,
Lad's
they're
not
doing a
making
pretty
much of
solid
an
job.
impression. Meanwhile, Engrick having to defend from Karen, and Karen, nice switchback, but just
Down
can't.
inside, just can't seem to overtake him. Of course,
That's
McNamara holding up a few cars behind him as well, including Engrink and including Karen and his teammate.
Dobby's lost another position as well somewhere.
Not his best race so far. Of course, it's only round one, race one, so it's all to play for.
What's happen?
I don't know who this is, but
I think it's,
I don't know. It's
Dobby.
Dovey. It's Dovey.
The Diablo.
Of course, having red tires, I just noticed that. There are some pretty nice new liveries this season, and it's pretty. There are some rebranding teams and
some good liveries from teams.
Yeah,
Bentley's quite nice livery. It's good.
yeah, I like the DTK Bentley. It's looking nice. Yeah.
Mm.
The
Back to
Ishikawa.
racing, and McNamara is still holding P6 here.
Yeah, he's under real pressure from England.
Doesn't look like he's got the pace, which is just allowing Anna some breathing space.
Of course, here we are, England. This is a nice shot as well. On the bonnet, you can see the Jaws logo.
And
there,
the
champion is out.
Big disaster for him.
And for the Monster team, looking to have a great start, and he'll probably he's looking to have a good race 2 and 3. But this is just
electrical problem.
Just ruined his whole weekend. This is just ruined his whole weekend.
Big disappointment.
Yep.
For Mark Lintner.
It really is. So here we are back with Andy Graham, still leading.
Doing a good job. His only other win in the GPTCC came at Donington last season.
Yeah, together with the main rank, of course. They came in together, and immediately they got to create a new team together, and it's working out pretty nice.
First race for Graham, so first races for him are pretty good. However, Ishikawa was coming back.
Yeah, Ishikawa is doing great.
Huge surprise this is. And young Japanese driver, wow, can't rule him out. The lad's not too far behind. He's back on board with Takuma Ishikawa. Pulled a bit of a gap out to Lad as well, so.
He's doing a very good job.
This guy's up on station, a lot further back. It's pretty back on the lads. He's got a good enough advantage over Utsa. This is on board with Dobby. Ooh, actually in front, looking like it's Deal.
Yeah, Pablo Deal.
Andy Buck. With position 18. Outside the points, of course. It's still important anyway for the reverse grid race. And ball Sigalakis. Oh, hang on. Looks like Sadie's going round.
Sigalakis has a problem. Yeah, Sigalakis has a problem.
Yeah. And the two Forza Turismo GP cars. And Sigalakis is side by side, and Sigalakis is in the pit lane. Huge shame for him.
Yeah, it indeed is a shame.
And Sadie batting it out there. Disappointment for him as Dobby has got Sharp, Herbert right with him. Meanwhile, top four look like they're closing in on one another.
Yeah.
Oh, Karenan's
off after overtaking Brink. Yes, now.
Yeah, interesting. Sadie's off as well.
Oh.
Drama coming here from Istanbul, and looks like Inchevsky going for the outside of Brookman. Some good side-by-side racing here.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, up front, the gap's now down to a second between Graham and Ishikawa. So Ishikawa's really come back. The lad's right with them.
Yeah. As you can see, an obvious gap between McNamara and Engbrink, where the gap was around 1 second last time we checked. It's now 3 seconds.
So McNamara finds some pace. So we're nearing the halfway stage, and it looks like the race is coming to life. Meanwhile, Corners has dropped the position down to P16. Outside the points he goes. It looks like Dobby is right with Black here.
Yeah, it's P18. Of course, Sigalak is falling back. Yeah, he's now.
Pitting. Don't exactly know what the problem is for Sigalakis. He's back on track. Meanwhile,
as the gap is 1.1 seconds, so
Graham's finding a little more pace. He does look like he's got the advantage over Ishikawa, and the lad's right there, so
yeah,
right on the tail of Ishikawa, so could be no position for Ishikawa if he's not careful.
Though closing up is one thing, but overtaking is another one.
Interesting to see how Harvey's now pushed himself right into the top 10. And P9 now. So doing a good job for Saneku Racing.
Yeah. Of course, rebranding the former Ipakusa team.
But it looks like Karen is right on his tail, trying to recover after his mistake. Meanwhile, Ishikawa's coming off under increasing pressure from the lad in the battle for P2. And Utsa's hanging in the background, so might be worth a watch for him. The gap's increased by 3 tenths though from Ishikawa to Lad. Looking at the other battles, Costello has passed Brugman. Costello on his GPTCC.
And Chesky has passed Saidi, so both Forza Turismo's falling back a little bit.
Yeah, they have dropped back since the start of the race. I don't think Brugman has. He locks the brakes. Saidi looking at Chesky.
This looks a bit like GP2.
Right behind them.
It looks a bit like GP2 with all the madness going on.
Very. So we've got 5 remaining. Graham
the gap
1.4 over Ishikawa.
Yeah. Just increase a little bit.
He's found some pace again. It looks like Saidi's locked the brakes
once again. Little bit by little bit. He's just finding a pace. Meanwhile, Engbrink has closed the gap to McNamara as well. It's now 2.6 seconds, where it was 3 seconds last time.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Brooklyn's got back past Costello. P11. So the 2 debutants really giving a good fight out there. Not quite top 10 for them, but still a good result for both of them. Meanwhile, on board with Rob Sharp, disappointing it would be in P19 outside the points. But it would give him good position for the reverse grid race.
Yeah, and that is the only thing he needs. I mean, Falcon with a very good race pace on it. It's pretty hard to catch it once it's fully up to speed.
It'd be tough though for Mark Lipney to get a result from this weekend.
Yeah, this seems like a pretty last weekend for him so far.
Saidi's locked the brakes again, and I think it's Pablo Diel that's gone past him.
Not feeling too
really struggling out there, locking the brakes.
Yeah.
Came back to replace Old Wolf at Toyota at the end, in the back end of season 5. New team. After a bit of controversy over the leadership of the team, it looks like Andy Black's got pressure from Dovizioso.
Just
he's putting it in there. Bit of contact. I don't think that's Dovi. I think that was Corners. No, it was Dovi. Sorry.
Yep. But he just takes him around the outside.
Impressive stuff. We've got
4 laps. Only have 4 laps.
That's still 1.4 between the leaders. Dobby's got a lot of pressure from Rob Sharp. They've got to watch out for Ben Herbert behind them. Back on bottom, Ishikawa.
I'm really impressed by the Asia Pacific racings. I'm really impressed by them.
Ishikawa 2nd, Anna 5th. Put them in serious contention in the drives competition. Yeah. Black blocks up. Not having the form he did here when he took a double victory here in season 5. Iman Chesney's looking close to Costello for P12.
Of course, it's all in their minds. They are all thinking right now. Race 2, that's where we need to
It'll be the
make our
focus.
make our statements.
And it's very important because you can have a good race 1, but if race 2 is not strategy, be put down the grid. Heading into
Yeah.
race number 3, it looks like Anchevsky going for a move now on the Diablo racing driver.
Indeed.
Bit of contact though.
Contact.
That's going to put Pablo Diaz in position to make a move. The P13 on the rookie.
Of course, maybe Anchevsky helping his sort of teammate a little bit.
No, they are teammates at Sanic. Meanwhile, Sidey.
Oh wait, they are. Yeah.
Costello seems to have held off the prep of Deal. Meanwhile, up front, the gap's come down a little bit, but I don't feel Ishikawa has the pace to catch and pass Graham. That's dropped off a bit, so I wonder if there's a chance that we will see Utsa come at him. On board with Matt Namaris. Not got the pace on Embren.
No, he hasn't got the pace today. I don't know what the problem is. Maybe he's just uncomfortable.
Emmerich got good pace, it seems.
Yeah.
Quite close to Anna in P5.
Though he just doesn't seem to have the bite to really catch up with Anna.
Ishikawa's definitely looking a bit closer to Graham here.
So maybe their risky strategy did pay.
And it would be a big surprise. There was a lot of talk coming into the weekend about focus, because it seems like Falcon mainly race focused, Ishikawa looking like quality focused. Meanwhile, Sigalakis, after a stop, was about 13 odd seconds behind. He's now 2 behind Ben Herbert.
Really, he's really catching up though. This race, he'll start the race from pole position next. So yeah.
If he doesn't make a move on Herbert.
Yeah.
So not a big disaster for Sigalakis.
Nothing's lost so far.
Meanwhile, Costello's got... Oh, Anchevsky.
Oh, Anchevsky. There he is.
Bad luck for him.
Second car to be retiring.
Yeah. Huge shame for him. He was having a decent run. Wow. That thing. Mechanics are getting. It's a puncher, so disappointing.
Of course, the Yokohama tires, I think.
So, as Sidey's lost another position, he just doesn't seem to have the pace. Meanwhile, Utsa, I'm not sure, but I feel Anna's close behind. It'll be interesting to see. And there's a lad in front of him.
Of course, only 2 laps to go, so if Ben Utsa wants to make a move,
but he's got Anna 1/10 behind. He's going to have a lot of pressure.
A lot of
pressure. That. I think that's Herbert's finally been caught by Sigalakis.
We want to see that battle. We don't want to see this battle. We want to see the battle for...
Well, this is for race 2 pole. Meanwhile, back on board Andy Graham.
Yeah, still leading.
Ishikawa, but
hasn't made a single mistake all race.
A great drive.
Oh, Utsa. Not a problem.
Disappointment for the OMR driver.
This is seriously impacting his chance of getting any good results this weekend.
Oh, huge disappointment for Ben Utsa. He was running so well. But that's put Vimoana back into P4. It's a fantastic drive for Asia Pacific. But huge shame the BMW engine expiring.
A really good result.
It was a close battle between him and Anna. Andy Black has moved himself into points-paying positions.
As we're nearing the final lap.
Vizioso. Nice move.
And as we are on the final lap. Dovey moving up a position, and there we are with Andy Graham leading the race.
Only very briefly though. Oh, Andy Black's in the pit lane.
Black also has a problem.
Through. Well, Daniel Harvey's having a good run, but tough luck for the 2-time winner here in Istanbul last season. It's not gone his way this weekend. But that will mean reverse grid pole for him if he gets it back on track. Crew go to work.
If the mechanics make his car work again. Do we want to see the battles? We don't want to see Andy Black here in the pits. We want to see this. This is what we want to see.
Be a fantastic drive from Andy Graham. Real assured job. He's never looked under pressure for Takuma Ishikawa.
Actually, he just, as we said, he just locked up there. And now Takuma Ishikawa is really on his back.
This is a last lap surprise. Can the Japanese driver take a shock result?
Yeah, I mean, he has the slipstream, and maybe Graham crumbling under the pressure. I don't think.
Big mistake. Maybe I was not sure what happened there.
We won't be catching him, I think.
Ishikawa, good job.
The engine in the back of the TG Racing has just done a fantastic job.
Away. But what a
Here
drive.
we are. This is going to be a photo finish.
Fantastic drive from both drivers up the front. Lad doing well.
Especially from the Asia Pacific Racings. No one expected them to be here, but they are here.
But for Andy Graham, it's only a second win in the GPTCC.
Congratulations.
He crossed the line to win ahead of Takuma Ishikawa. Fantastic job from him. Lad bringing it home third. There's Anna. He's in fourth place. Mantamara just holding off a late charge from Engbrink. We've got Ratifara there in P7. Daniel Harvey in top 8 for him. Karen and Brookman on his debut. Top 10. Dill's got P11. And Costello just holding up Cornets. Saidi 14th and Dobby in the last points paying position.
Sharp outside of the points with Ben Herbert. Sigalakis will start the race 2 in P2.
And Andy Black coming across the line now, who will take pole for the next race, but not what he wanted to begin his campaign.
It's no chance for him.
Yeah.
It says it at the back of his car. You're too slow. He was too slow for this race.
Yeah, it's a shame for him that he had the problem. But good start to the season for Andy Graham. Began the season with a podium back in season 5.
Yeah, that's pretty. Here are the race results. Andy Graham, of course, winning for Takuma Ishikawa, Jimmy Lott, Vimal Anna, James McNamara, Engbrink, Rautavara. Then we have Daniel Harvey in 8th position, Aiden Karen in 9th, Donald Brookman rounding out the top 10, Pablo Dio in 11th, and you may do the rest.
Harry Costello there, P12 today on his debut. Nathan Corners 13th. Larry Saidi had many problems in that race, only finishing 14th. Headed to Vizioso, Rob Sharp, Ben Herbert, Sikalakis, and Black. But to head
there we are.
2 laps down with Chesky.
Last one being classified. As we probably will have a look at the best laps. Yes, we will. Andy Graham, of course, having it. Dominant race for him.
Lintner with the second fastest lap, despite 8 retiring early on. Ishikawa doing a fantastic job, third fastest. No one expected that from the Japanese driver.
No.
Sigalakis also showing some pace. It'll be a one to watch for race 2. Probably my favourite for the win. Also Brookman with good pace in his debut as well. Going down the list there, you can see some people struggling. Looks like the 2K F1 racings weren't as quick. Andy Black winning the slowest on the track. Disappointment for the double time winner here. Sharp, pretty simple.
Well, it's not pretty, yeah. Not
and then
pretty fun.
battlers at the back. Tough run for some of them.
Not pretty fun.
But
well then, this concludes the first race of the GPTCC Istanbul. We'll see you next time. I'm Tim Engbrink, and Andy Graham joined me today. Goodbye.
bye.